usually do this ahead of time. Probably no. But this is very spur of the moment. I did not think I would have time for a stream today. I was planning on not, and then, I'm supposed to build a computer with a buddy of mine. He's not going to make it till like 6:30. So I'm like, dude, 2 hours. You can use 2 hours to make music. That would be fine and dandy. So here we are. I thought maybe today would be a little bit more on the experimental side of things. You know, just kind of trying some stuff out, goofing around, making some bleeps and bloops and robot farts, as per the norm. But yeah, I'm gonna have to answer text messages and stuff all night. And to top it all off, today is the big shindig at the art gallery here. So, hey, Star Voyager, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm like, at first he was gonna be here at like 5, so I got here early and I set everything up and did all the things, took all the components out of the boxes because I've just gotten them in boxes and I just stashing them in a pile, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be able to." So 6:30 to me means probably 7, right? Because Gen X time, let's say. Actually, he might be Gen Y. He's a little younger than me. I'm like, the leading edge of Gen X. But, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It does, however, make me think that maybe Sunday might be a no-go. What I haven't done anything at all with yet is setting up the skiff that I'm going to put my mixer and probably the melodicers and things like that in. If you haven't seen that yet, it's the ADAC Monster skiff. It's 197 HP in a skiff, and it's kind of amazing. I was gonna say I have it right here, but I don't. It's back behind me. Here, show you what's happening. So this is the plan. Anyways. So we're gonna have the modular there, right? There's the roads. And then we'll have a synth on top of the. Well, this is the monster skiff. All right. And it's right in front of my case. So you can see how much bigger it is than the case itself, right? Pretty substantial. This is a nice piece of kit. It's really good, and it's got an actual like IEC power cord and switch and everything. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's going to be the next big module expansion right there, because I'm going to take a lot of my bottom row here and dump it in that skiff. And then I think since my mixer's going to be on the bottom row, I'm going to add another 4 channels. There's one thing. I'm going to drop all of my drums down here. And probably my clock will stay pretty much where it is. Maybe move over a little bit. That way all of my drums can just go, like, picture another row down here, right? Right in front. And then you kind of think, okay, well, if this is where all of my mixers are, now my drum modules, like the quad drum and probably even plats, I'll probably throw that right here too, will just go wiring out right here and just go yoink right down to the mixer. And that'll be nice. Like, that'll be slick. I may need to do something else for drum sequencing. I've been thinking about that for a long time, to be honest. So I may have to get something else for, like, just making interesting rhythms. But that is neither here nor now. And yeah, that's contemplating upcoming spending, essentially. So now who's buzzing me? Who's beeping? Who's buzzing? Why? Why? I don't have any friends. Stop messaging me. Oh, it's Francisco. Who should just be in here watching instead of going, hey, are you streaming today? Like, dude, try turning on YouTube and, like, you know, maybe we will. No? Okay. Clock. What do we want to do today? I kind of want to do something a little bit on the chiller side. Everybody synced. Settings, load, oscilloscopy. That's weird for oscilloscope. Oh yeah, these two guys need to be subbed out. It's the last thing, and then we can kind of get going patching-wise here. See what we can come up with. Red guy goes yonder. That's red, and I'm putting it into the purple. This won't reach, will it? Nope. Get a longer. Damn. Damn. Damn, damn. Damn, damn, damn. Okay. Boom. There we go. Cool. Right on. You don't need this guy. He's not doing anything. He's doing nothing. Nothing. Do we need drums today? Yeah, probably. Probably. So let's get the fill set up. I know this is a lot. I usually do this ahead of the stream because it's really not good TV. But it's just like, fuck it. Let's hit start. What now? The vector has arrived. Francisco just messaged me and he's like, "Have you looked into this thing yet? The meta module." I'm like, yeah. For like the last year. The vector has arrived. Happy dance. Definitely a happy dance day. Okay, what are we gonna do? I don't know. What are we gonna do? Let's find something to do. Let's figure something out here. Okay. Let's see here. I wonder. All right, let's wire up drums first and do that. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what music to do, but parts will suggest other things to me, you know? It's just like if I hear a drum groove. Yeah, I wasn't. No, I'm not. Nah, the new rig has not been built yet. He's not going to get here till like 6:30. So I'm like, okay. I was planning on 5, but that gives me, you know, more than enough time to whip out a quick chunk of music. Yeah, that's exactly it. You know, but for me, sounds and grooves and stuff like that definitely kind of spark the inspiration. So it's like once you have a building block, then oftentimes that's all that you need. In theory. In theory, communism works. In theory, the new rig is a new computer. So we're building an all new PC. It's a Ryzen 7 79 900, I think, something like that. It's going to be totally ballsy. 32 gig of RAM, water cooled, 4070 video card. Kind of want to take it home and use it as my gaming rig. Like, oh, now my gaming rig feels bad. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Let's start with key. Let's first of all reset all these here parts, and we'll kind of figure out what key are we going to be in. Somebody name a key. Somebody name a key, and then a scale, and then we can dive in and do something interesting. Boom, ba-dum, 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 dum. What do we got here? What do we got here? We got... G minor. G minor. Could do G minor. Do G minor. G minor seems acceptable. Let's put this into the first one and give it that +6 gain. Actually, no, we don't need the gain because we have the Morpheus filter, which has all the gain in the known universe. I don't want any scale that has a minor third built in. See, G minor to E flat minor would mean a non-diatonic chord change, so, you know. Hey, Nick. Okay, you guys are good. You guys are fine. I would like another little rhythm here for our 4th channel. What you got? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, because it's on. Yes, wires. It's true. That's nuts. The wires are to connect various things, right? So, like, everything in here is customized and customizable. So if you're basically building a patch from the components completely from scratch. So, like, here is an oscillator. It makes noise. It goes, and that's it. Like, that's really not exciting. But when you control it with a sequencer, you tell it what notes to play, then it starts, doing more interesting things. And then obviously we've got other things that we can do to it also. We can control pretty much every single aspect of the sound. So it's just a really different way of working with sound. I find it incredibly satisfying and just a total blast. All right, part 7. Part 7. First of all, set our scale. We're going to go G minor. G minor. Okay, there we are. This is the, first thing I can do is actually tune this thing. That's what we're looking for, and right now nothing. Let me get my tuner out and make sure that this thing is in tune. Yeah, I thought so. It's a wee bit sharp. I really like that. Just as an arpeggio instead of a polyphonic patch. We could... Very diggable. All right, now we need to crank the gain because the gain on this is super stupid. It's way low. Hi! Hello! Hello! How are you? Okay, there we go. Alright, and then let's modulate the wavetable with something interesting. Or something boring and completely featureless and dumb. A certain Jason Gilman Jr. also has a new vector sequencer. Welcome to the club. Okay, so there's a nifty part, and we can do stuff with that continuously, like with my part 2 thing. So I'm gonna wire that up really quick. Pitch 2 going into external 1, and then we've got part 2, which we can go C, and we'll go to like A flat. And that would be like an F major, and then back to an E flat, and then back to a G minor, which would be kind of cool. That's not a bad chord progression. I can dig it. Whole note, forward, things are okay. Things look normal. I do want to make sure that I check 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that these notes actually work with this. And so we need to unmute this part, and then we need to hit play. Uh-huh. Alright, now we've got the A knob as the envelope range. You gonna reach? You gonna reach? You gonna reach? You're gonna... No, actually I could put it in the morph CV. It's the same thing. Alright, we cool. That's fine. It's fine and dandy like sour candy. Let's get some bass going. And by bass, I mean the fish. Well, I would say the first thing you should do is start using VCV. Like, get familiarized with it before you decide, hey, I want this in my rack also. Because, you know, if you say, I don't really need it in my rack, then why spend the money? Why not get a delicious stereo filter or two? Da 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 da. And then bring that whole thing down a couple of octaves because it's just too high. There, okay. I don't know why I unwire this. I always unwire this, and I shouldn't bother because I really just love doing the dual volt per octave bass with chainsaw. It's a lovely sound. So then we go here, and then we put that guy there. And then we take these two guys, and then we put them in a filter, and then... Play something, please. No, they're both melodizers. I just love them. So, yeah. Although I will say, I have been using them both less. You need shorter patch cables for that. This is, of course, the downside of a patch from scratch stream. If you expect there to be constant music and explosions and flames and amazingness, then, well, perhaps you're not familiar with modular patching very much. Which is fine. Oh, that's perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for, yes. A low-pitched fart. Yeah. I find the melodizer to be infinitely more playable. And to be honest, I've been using the SIG more as the modular, like the rhythm. As the rhythm generator. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was like the disappointment. And I did a long email exchange and talk with Phineas at Stochastic Instruments and stuff, and it's like he was raving about it, like, dude, it's smaller, it's 4 channels, it's like, okay, but it is not the same. It is not the same. And it doesn't have any CV ins. So, like, transposing a sequence, can't do it, that kind of thing. Like, putting a loop into a new key, can't do it, So, it needs to be a little bit longer, though. Yeah, there we go. Better. No, you can't. That's its big drawback, and it's big. Huh? Oh. It's because part 2's not running. Oh yeah, and then part 2, we need to shift the groove of that really early so that it hits the notes, see, in time. Yeah, like so. Yeah, there we go. So my track 2 here is a control track. It's basically transposing all the other tracks. Yeah, the melodizer has a CV in, and you can use it for transposing a sequence. Yeah, it's great. I used that Sunday. I used that on Sunday stream. And it worked really well. It's kind of cool. Okay, there's our bass and stuff, but like, I do want to do a little bit of something to it. Let's put this in the SFM input here, and we'll give these guys just a little nudge, and then that should be. There, now we've got like a 4-measure rise, 4-measure fall, which is most enchanting. Most enchanting indeed. Yes. If you look on CV input 1, if you go to edit and you hit, you're in number 1, it should be on B, and it says transpose sequence. Right there on the front panel. It's only CV input 1 that does that. I have also been thinking I might keep the vector in the rack up here. I like that placement, especially since kind of like once it's going, it's kind of like automatic. I might move it like down here or something, make it a little bit easier to like program and reach. Maybe like here on the left side would be the best place for it, and then the melodicers and the sig are going to go in the skiff. So I don't know. I'm just going to make it up as I go along. So we got bass, we got drums. How does that sound? Well, it's not synchronized, so that doesn't sound like anything good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Play. What's happening? All right, now let's not blow our wad before we get to the actual thing here. Let's get some more interesting parts going. How about that? How about a... May not need 16 parts. What I do want to do is trigger some stuff from... So this is the expander, by the way, for the vector sequencer, which gives you another four sets of CV outs, gate outs, and then 8 trigger outputs that you can designate whatever rhythm you want, and then a MIDI in and out. Also, I don't think the sequencer is really worth it without the expander if you're using it in modular. I do find it interesting that Jim Coker, the guy that designed it, like seems like he uses it for software more than anything else. Oh, you got a Vino Echo. Nice. Nice. Yeah, man, this month is a super expensive month, so I'm not going to order anything until October, which is, not that long of a time, but all my computer parts and stuff, that was about $3,000. Yeah. It's going to be a ballsy machine, though, I tell you that much. Water-cooled. Delicious. So let's route this guy farther. That way we can use the closer ones, because they're, they're closer. Okay. This part, this thing, this dude. Output. Here. We're going to throw this dude into the... Yes, exactly. There. Okay. Boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. So that means this is going to be... So there's 2 things that you can do. You can do step length, right? So this step is going to be 4 16th notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So this is like... That's what I'm looking for. No, I have not heard anything, Nick. I haven't really looked either. Yeah, I've been in a bit of a funk, to be completely honest. Like, I don't know what the deal is. starting job and stuff, you know, school starting back up in September, I think kind of wrecked me. So I've been hardly like dyeing any discs. I haven't been doing this very much either, to be completely honest. It's always been like a struggle just to get here, which is dumb. So yeah, it's been a bad month for motivation, much less like looking on stuff, which is probably good because I'd rather like just have it show up one day and go, oh, I forgot. Cool. Last week somebody said that he had mentioned something about 3 weeks, I think, on the forums. Should be shipping about that time. So yeah, hopefully in mid October it should arrive theoretically. And then this is going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Gate on that one. Boom. Pitch. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. We'll make this guy 4. Boom. Ba-dum. And that's going to be a high F. A G. And then da-dum. Gate. Which means basically 1, 2, 3. We're going to need this to be 13 parts long. Now let's see if I calculated it out correctly. You going to play? You're not going to play? You're not going to play. I see. Or you are playing. No, you're not playing. You're just not making any sound. Why are you not making any sound? Oh, because I've got these 2 cables swapped like a noob. How dare I? Did I just not plug it in? I just didn't plug it in. My students? Yeah, but they have no idea what it is. They just think that, oh, you're streaming, so you must be playing games. That's instant. That's all they think. So it's funny when I'm like, yeah, I don't want my students in there because it's complete musical nerddom and you just wouldn't get it or care. Like, I'm looking out for your best interest in here, buddy, you know? Let's give this guy a little modulatory love. I can get a friggin' cable out. Get out! FM index from water. I actually did, Immortal. I did bring a case in, and they just you got to understand, like, I teach middle school, right? They have no idea what anything does in the world, okay? Like, they just looked and were like, oh, it's got lights. That's it. Like, there was absolutely no interest in it. It was surprising, to be honest. So... Hey, Evil Ways. Cool. I'll try to make something groovy for you, but it's going to be a little while yet. Can't be too long, though. Well, I got time. Got about an hour and a half or so, probably. If not 2 hours, so... Yeah. Yeah, sadly enough, when Aphex Twin and Autechre came out, I think I was like already sort of set in my ways on like I want GUI Goa trance and things like that going on, and yeah, like they don't even know how gravity works. Like they just, case in point, we've been using digital pianos and they set them up on a keyboard stand. You know, they'll just adjust the keyboard stand without taking the piano off and look really confused why the piano falls down and smashes them in the feet. Like what? What? There's a reason we don't float away into the stratosphere and die. I, it's wild. Anyways. No ranting. No ranting allowed. Let's get another part going here. What else have we got? What else have we got? Well, we need some sort of a nifty, keen analog arpeggiated kind of thing. So let's do that. Yes, have some. You know, it actually would be kind of cool. Be kind of cool to do like an octave voice. Do like the thick octave voice sound. Maybe that way we can just run it into a stereo filter and make life a little bit easier. The Zagreb, unfortunately, has one issue, which is it does not have an input gain adjustment. Naughty. Naughty. But do have this channel 2 in the Eric Synth's mixer just boosted up by 6 dB, which is nice. Now, that doesn't sound like a C to me. Oh, nice, dude. Man, I'm still tempted. Every time they put the 2600s on sale, I'm just like... I used to have an original, and it was nice. Yeah, see, real sharp. Then we just ear tune it. Hey, Janice. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keep it up there. I like it up there. It sounds really nice. Definitely needs some filter flexing. Mix some waveforms too. Take the high one maybe, put it as a triangle. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, that was the play. Yes, it's very nice. It's very nice. It's very nifty. It's very, very nifty. I like it a lot. It's very good. Let's keep it. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Well, we got the Demon Core. I don't have any actual, like, drawn out chords, pads, anything like that. One could. Pretty easily, I suppose. It wouldn't be a horrible idea. Could use the Demon Core for that, I guess. Could also use the R-bar for that. Yep, I already got a baseline. Oh, you got a TS1. Yeah, yeah. You know what's funny? I have one of those somewhere here, and it disappeared, and I was really pissed. I don't know what I did with it. It's just gone. So I need to get another one. Because I, like, went to go fix a lamp for my girlfriend, and I was just like, right, what? Where's my friggin' soldering iron? It's just gone. Poof. And I was really annoyed. So, yeah. No, it's here somewhere. I no idea what the heck I might have done with it. Very, very confused by it. As I start looking around in other places. Like, no, I tore this place apart looking for that thing. And, you know, nothing. So, life goes on. I think. Unless it doesn't. I hear... What do I hear? I hear... like a thing getting louder and softer. That's weird. Shouldn't be happening. So it's probably this, to be honest. That's what it is. It's this filter going... Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, part 5. Let's see. Actually, let's do stuff. I'm gonna do stuff with the Demon Core first, so we can do some like. Yeah, I don't know if mine was an actual 101 or not. I had it was like a USB-C. I think the original was like an Android connector on it or something like that. So I don't know. It works well. I have used it a few times. I'm very, very happy with it. Okay, there. So now we go, instead of 2, we go, or instead of, why are you like muted, buddy? What are you doing? Now the easy thing would be to do this. Here, let's put this on 8th notes, and then we'll do repeat steps. So this will go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So plum 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 plum. So 80s butt rock keyboard style. Excellent. It should be actually working right now. So let's get it routed. Let's patch this dish. I mean, patch. I mean, I don't know what's happening. What is happening? What is going on? Do we got anything? We got nothing? That's not at all what I was looking for. Okay, I know what I need to do. This needs to be the low note, D. And that means that this needs to be 5. And that this needs to be 9. Yep. And that means that the second one here needs to be the same, D. And then 5 and 7. There we go. There it is. A 12 dB filter. Let's actually run that through some chorus. Give it some width. I think I still have chorus on this. Success. Chorus with like reverb. God, that sounds like every corny 80s butt rock tune I've ever heard. I think Twitch, the sound is a little bit better than YouTube, to be honest. I always kind of vaguely push people to Twitch because of that. Let's get a little bit of LFO here. Could do that too. Throw an LFO into the pan, which is never a bad idea. Or I should say, the stereo spread.
Ew, it's swirling all around my head now, oh my god.
I'm gonna go like and say it's not really complex enough for my enjoyment. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and we'll make it 5. And we'll put gates on those other ones, and we'll build new chords and give it just a little bit of a different rhythm. Dun 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 dun. All right, but we got to do the whole edit plus turn the knob thing. There we go. Yeah. So basically, I don't know if you can't really see it too easily. I'm basically adding like more digits to each of these like places. So this one I'm going to put at 5, and then 10, which I guess to be like less of a savage, I could put the top one at 10, and then this top one's going to be 9, and this guy's going to be 5. Same thing here. So now we should get make my gates nice and short. Make sure the chords sound good when they're transposed. Okay, that's cool. See if this is synced. Okay, yeah. We're synchronized. That's fine. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped it. Damnation. All right, let's mute 2 though. 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and syncing on the 8th note. Ready, go. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we got melodizers, so we can rig up a couple of lead sounds, because why the heck not? Because that's what we do. do what we do. That ain't gonna reach. Because that cable don't do what it do. Buddy. Hey, buddy. You gonna do what you do? I do enjoy me a nice basic analog sawtooth lead, that's for sure. Let's go into here for that, and then we'll get some delicious seal eggs. Won't someone please think of the seal children? The answer is no. No, we won't. Okay, and then let's fire up dicer number 2 here. But where will it go? Why did I have the bowl, Bart? Why did I have the bowl? Okay, let's go into the Akari for this, and then we'll take a nice, happy stereo out pair and go into the Inventor Versio, since it's already hooked up. There's something out of tune there. There we go. It's better. Where are we going here? Where are we going? We're going... Oh yeah, we're going here. Transform input. Not much though. I'd second thought. All right, we'll bring that back in a second here. Is that it? Kind of keep it simple tonight. I'm not going super duper nutso. I still have open mixer channels, which is crazy, you know. Got to bring up a quick white noise sweep. That's always fun. Always enjoy a nice noise sweep. So we're gonna go channel 8, which is every 8 measures, 8 whole notes. It does a long. Should do a long envelope. In fact, yeah, I'm like, I still have that setting saved as a preset in there. So then we just go white noise output into that there. Checkmate, dual dagger. You should hear. Vastly decrease the voltage on that. Let's just... That's the thing. That's the stuff right there. That's decent. And we can just turn that up whenever we feel like it. Maybe more like weird percussive voices and stuff. Let's do a thing. We'll do a fun thing here. We're going to do 3 different parts of T networks, and we're going to run them all through the 100 grid. Because, sometimes you just need a shitload of distortion, you know what I mean? So we're going to run the Treg outs from channel 1, 2, and 3 into the T networks, which we're going to throw into. We take the distortion output here and cram and jam it into channel 2. And then start this guy here, right? Basically, I only want it playing like 1 or 2 notes. The notes don't matter. The notes don't matter in the least bit. What matters is just like looping and making interesting rhythms and stuff. Okay, and then I just need an output. There, that'll work. In, and then thing, and we should be hearing sound, but no, there's no gain. Yeah, it's not really what I was looking for. Res? A little too much? More res! What's that? You want that louder? Let's make this actually G. A D, and an F. See, and then we can loop these guys, right? Some funky polyrhythmic stuff going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Or taki 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 dimi taki taki dimi taki taki de mi taki ta 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 taki de mi ta. Yeah, that's better. That should probably also be... Let's actually take another chunk out of the gamut repetitor here for a filter frequency. Let's put it in FM2. Stop the clock. And I'm going to turn that off. Perfect. Okay. Tried to do my conical. Yeah. Yeah, I would. You got to have a good case. I mean, that's what I learned from KnobCon. Like, you need a traveling case, and you know, it's really not terribly smart to do it without that. Yeah, you know, live and learn. Anyways, jam time. I think. Yeah, why not? And because it's the art gallery, I'm gonna have to turn my speakers on. I'm muting my microphone, so get a little bit louder here, which is fun. Son of a. Yep. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell because algorithms and things and but yeah, I'm gonna basically move once the computer's built. It's still gonna be a while, right? I've got a hardware RGB mixer and a tripod with my mirrorless camera and all kinds of other shit that I want to bring over here and actually get set up and working. And this is gonna be a work in progress. I'm gonna be still at this particular setup for probably a little while. So let's put it that way. You may see a test stream here or there this week, but no promises. Who knows? It's going to be a long-term project, though. So at the very least, though, damn it, I want to get stuff in the skiff and get more stuff in my case. So, anyways, I am going to get 4 more channels for my mixer. I'm going to add on another 4. Probably another 4 stereo channels. So I'll have 16 channels there and then an extra 4 in the... So really an extra 3 because you use 1. So I'll have 19 channels of mixer. But it'll all be in the skiff. Right? So all of this stuff is all going to be outboarded along with pretty much most of the bottom row. I think I'm going to move the vector down to the bottom row. But I'm going to keep the expander up here where the oscillators are because that's where you kind of want everything. Otherwise, as far as layout goes, I'm going to drop the drums down to the bottom row. I'm going to have more effects in here too. So I'm going to try to fit my ZDSP in here. I'll probably put the Mankato filter in here too because, it's nice for a while until I go, damn, that thing is big. I can put 2 modules in its place and, dual vectors. No. Stop it. Maybe. I know what I'm going to need, though. I'm going to need some malts because I'm going to have to run clock all over the fucking place, and it's going to be a pain in the ass. So, I've got a couple at home. It's not a major deal. I would love to get these. Like, these little guys, these little 2 HP malts that I got from Urian, the guy that built the case. It's a really nice little malt for 2 HP, well made. And it's got 4x4, but it's you can use it as a 1x8 basically, or 1x7, which is cool. So, it cascades, which is a happy thing. Or no, it doesn't. Never mind. I just have it on a daisy chain. So it's 1 into 4, but one of the outputs is, or one of the clocks for the second set is coming from the output of the Maestro. So the clock has a through, basically, in the Maestro. So that's what I've got. And that's a nice little setup, and I don't really want to touch anything up there. So I think I'm going to keep my PAMs in the case in the bottom row, though. Maybe like shove it all the way off to one side. I don't know. I'll have to see. It's just, yeah. It's going to be a big adjustment. Yeah, I know. I do have two, and it's true. Yeah, I could, but then we get into the whole. Oh, what's the point? Again, I have a Bloom that I almost never use. That guy's he's going down here. He's going down to the bottom row. So, I wish I had a faceplate that was reversed for it. That would be really cool. I want to see if that exists. Because if I could flip it around and have the connections in the bottom row down here at the top and then like branching out, that would be really, really cool. Yeah, I have at least one buffered mult at home, and it's a nice one. It's 4 HP, and it's got 3 ins, and each in has a triple, but it's also cascading. So it's like 1 to 9, basically buffered. So I'll probably grab that from my home case and put that in here to use as like my main clock distributor mult. It works well. So otherwise, I don't really have a problem with like a couple of occasional long cable runs. I have some over here on this side. So anyways, I'm gonna take off for the night, and I don't know. I might go upstairs and fart around in the I don't have an IntelliGel one. No. They're from JP Synth. I got this attenuator, triple attenuator here, just 4 HP, real basic, but like well made, like good construction. And then I got a buffered mult and an unbuffered mult from the same guy. It was like a 3-pack of utilities for like $90, I think. And they're great. They're really good. Recommend that to anybody. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna need to make a purchase sometime in the next week or so. I do want to get a second chainsaw. And then probably a nice buffered mult from someplace, and then if I need it, I might not need it. And then yeah, you know what? Tonight might be a good beer night. That's a good idea. I think I've had one beer in the last, like, year. And maybe, like, one drink of whiskey, and that was at NobCon. Like, I just kind of got bored with it. Plus, we became a cannabis legal state, so. It's a weight loss goal. Milk. Malk. Ow, my bones are so brittle. But I